All clear.
Awesome. Dry fire on squares?
Dry firing on the squares.
All right, is everybody ready? Who's gonna deal with those hooligans? Because I think we're gonna split you guys up. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys. All right, you guys ready to go? All right, so as we mentioned before, everything's gonna be off the buzzer, but it's at your own pace after that, okay? All right, so when we do this dry fire, okay? So you're gonna need to cycle your slide. So from the table, we're gonna have everybody pick up the guns, okay? And we're gonna be at a low ready, and that's a 45-degree angle, or you're gonna be aiming at the target's feet, okay? And then on the buzzer, you're gonna bring the gun up, you're gonna point at your square, and then press the trigger. Bang. And what we really wanna see here is I wanna see you focus on just pressing that trigger straight to the rear, and you as a shooter need to watch your front sight. And you need to watch if that front sight drops, if it rises, if it shakes left or right, and that's gonna tell you later down the road when we do start doing live fire that you're gonna be throwing your shot. Every little variation that you make with this muzzle here is exponential downrange. If this muzzle moves a quarter of an inch here, that's 4 inches at that distance, right? So it's a cone, right? You keep in mind the more you move your muzzle, the more distance it covers at distance, right? So keep that in mind. So then after you take that shot, you're watching your front sight as the shooter, okay? And then just bump your slide back so it resets your trigger, and then I don't think we're gonna be setting the guns back down, but we'll tell you, holster. In this case, holstering the gun, you're just gonna set it back on the table, okay? And then we'll pick the gun up, we'll do it again, bang. My front sight didn't move at all. Okay, awesome. Then we'll break the gun down, and we'll probably just have you reset the slide, back at the low ready, present, bang, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing here right now at first. Just gonna have you getting acquainted with the sight picture and pressing the trigger straight to the rear. Go ahead and make ready. We're not chambering anything, but just get your guns in your hands, get a good grip, and in a low ready position. Very good, Steve. Very good, much better. How's it feeling coming together? So yeah, now this is gonna be the testament, is when you take that support hand off and you come back to the gun, if you can keep it right.
I'm gonna have to consciously.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the point of the day, is to try to be really deliberate about everything that we're doing.
I struggle with it because my eye dominance is not solid.
I'm really glad to see that everybody is keeping their trigger fingers high and off the trigger once they come off target. That's really reassuring. So thank you all for that. Keep that up. That's great work. Shooters ready? Stand by. Much better. Much better. How's everybody feel about the dry fire so far? Like Corey already mentioned, this is something that you can and should be doing at home. It costs you nothing. You can do it in your pajamas, in the comfort of your own home, in snacks. That's fantastic. You know, you just cut up your own cardboard like this and just Post-it notes, whatever, power outlets. Just make sure your guns are clear when you do this. It's super important that you remove any live ammo from the area, but this is something that can really aid you in becoming a better shooter. Obviously, live fire is live fire, and it's difficult to substitute that, but dry fire will get you most of the way with all of your fundamentals, transitions, working on your reloads. It's gonna be super helpful at home to do this. So, okay, please leave your handguns on the bench. Locked open, that'd be great. And then make sure your guns stay pointed in a safe direction while you lock those guns back. And then take your magazines and go ahead and go load up your magazines.